Yeah, what's your name and what do you do, bro?
My name is Caleb Kasai, Fizi. Um, I like to think of myself as a part-time student and a full-time farmer.
Farmer like cows and stuff.
Cows is a hobby, but like actually a farmer, as in I have a couple plants, couple things going on.
Do you like it?
I like it a lot. I don't think I'd be doing farming if I didn't like it, because it's not really like that attractive of a field. But yeah, I love it a lot. It's really fun to me.
Mm. Did you study farming in high school?
No, I actually did nothing close to farming. It just came about organically, I guess.
Okay. How was high school like?
High school was crazy. High school was fun, but it was also a little bit like limiting in some ways. People telling you what to do all the time. People telling you do this, do that, pass here, pass there. I didn't like that part, but I liked having friends and laughing at teachers or at my friends. Sometimes the people laughing at me, my own friends laughing at me. It's all part of the reasons that I really enjoyed high school.
Mm. You said you used to drink back in high school.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
In the moment, I wouldn't say I didn't like it, but I didn't really do it because I enjoyed drinking. It was more of the doing it for the vibes, doing it because everybody else is doing it. Kind of also this feeling of you're doing it and you feel rebellious, makes you feel like a little bit, like you're in control of your life, which is something high school really takes away from you. The school system, I mean, in general. So, like, yeah, I think what I liked most was the high of feeling in control of my own life.
Or okay, let's say for example you're a kid, yeah?
Yeah.
He also drinks. Would you be okay with him drinking water?
To be honest, I wouldn't like really be, over the moon about it. I wouldn't be like really happy about it. But I also wouldn't really feel bad because I know it's something I did. It's something a lot of people still do for their own reasons. I don't condone it, if I'd be honest with you. But like, it was my decision to stop because I didn't see anything positive coming out of it. So I would just trust that, he can come to that decision himself, or he does it, moderately, he controls it.
Why didn't you condone it?
I don't condone it because there's also things that I do that other people don't do. So I don't expect everybody else to just like the things I like and hate the things I hate. I came to the decision that it's not the best thing for me, so I stopped. But I don't really judge anybody else that does it. I don't think it's the worst habit you can have if if you're in control. Yeah.
Okay, when did you stop exactly?
Uh, a little bit after high school.
Do you think at any point you could call it an addiction, or was it hard to stop?
It honestly wasn't really hard. It wasn't hard at all because I wasn't at a point where I was drinking chronically. It was more of, I wouldn't say a hobby, but I was really in control because I would decide I'm going to go drink. I never really craved it. It's not something that just, came like a strong craving just came and I want to go drink. I was in control all the time. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, what about people who have an addiction to drinking? What would you say to them? Really, like,
Yeah. I think, honestly, there's ways for you to stop, addictions. There's people can intervene, but I think the most sustainable and like long-term way to stop an addiction is coming from the inside. You just realizing I have to stop this. This is not a great habit. Um, so I think the best way for those people to stop the addiction is they should just sit with themselves, be honest with themselves. Yeah, I feel like the best decisions can come out of that.
Do you still drink occasionally?
Not really, no. I haven't. Ever since I stopped, I haven't drank alcohol ever since. It hasn't come up to me, and just when it does, if I feel like I want to drink again, I will.
And how do you do when you are going out and people around you are drinking?
Yeah. So I'm lucky to have friends that are, pretty understanding. They don't really push me to do it. So yeah, uh, I've never really been like coerced into drinking. Maybe a couple questions. What, you stopped? But nobody's really like tried to convince me to get back into drinking.
Um, would you say since drinking wasn't mainly an addiction for you, would you say did you ever struggle in an addiction?
Mm, so yeah. Addiction is a pretty strong word, but I used to be really controlled like by my phone, my devices, my laptop, the things I see online. Those really used to control my mood, like the way I feel about things, my points of views about the world, about the things around me. Um, Obviously, in the age we're in, you're not gonna stop using social media, but I feel like you have to be very conscious that everybody's trying to like push their own agenda onto you, or like push their own understanding of things. So you just have to be conscious and know, okay, this is that person's opinion, but you're not really into any rush to accept the opinion as your point of view.
So, like, what's your goal for this year, personally?
My goal, financially, personally, um, I think my biggest goal is not really a goal, but like staying on track of the things I want to do. You know, being a better farmer, being a better friend, being a better, being a being a better, relationships in general. Being a better person at that. Also, I feel like um, I try not to make my goals, numerical. Like giving myself a number. I'm gonna have this much money. I'm gonna have this much that, and just be like, I just wanna be one step ahead, but like move in the right direction. So
Oh, moving on from all the uncomfortable questions, I guess. Would you say you're happy right now? And if yes, what things in your life right now make you happy or happier than you were, I guess?
I would say I'm very happy, bro. I'm very, very happy. Um, I've been lucky to not have had a point in my life where I really felt like I was, down. Obviously, it's not always up there, but I haven't really felt that bad ever. But like right now, yeah, I'm really happy because I see the things that I love, coming into. I see things going my way. Obviously, that shouldn't be what makes you happy, but if things are going your way, obviously you're gonna be happy about that. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm glad that things are going my way, but I also try to like stay humble so that when things do not go my way, which eventually they must, I'll still be a happy person.
Alright, bro. Peace out. Thanks, man.
Nigga.
Are you looking for love?